Hi, welcome to another video on automation. Today we're going to see make.com automation. Very practical, very useful example. So what we're going to do is we're going to connect Google Sheet with make.com, and also we will add ChatGPT as a module so that whatever topic that we add in our Google Sheet will be expanded into very useful questions and answers into the same Google Sheet. So let's begin. Here we have our make.com screen. I already have an account. You can sign up for a free account to do this exercise along with me. So I'll go step by step. These are small videos, but slow videos where every step is explained. Another very important thing is if you join our community, the link is in the description. You will get all the resources that we are using, including the prompts and the template, etc. So that you can just import and begin using the module as well. Okay, so what you need in order for this to work is a Google Gmail account, which I think all of you have, so that you can create a Google Sheet. And you also need a make.com account where you need to sign up for a free account. And also you need an OpenAI account, which is a paid account, so that you get the API key. It's very easy to get the API key from OpenAI. You need to visit platforms.openai.com to get the API key. So these are the things that you need for this video or this example to work. So let's get started. So I'm clicking here to log in, and I've already logged in. And once you are logged in, if you click on the scenarios menu, you come to a screen like this to create a new scenario. And always it comes up like this with a plus in the center, and this is the start of the scenario. And what is a scenario? Scenario is nothing but a flow chart, and every flow chart will have a start, right? That is where the execution begins. No, in the same way, here we have a plus which indicates the beginning. Now, how do we start? Some triggering action has to happen, like maybe a press of a button. There are various ways you can start the scenario. Okay, so in this case, what we are going to do is we are going to start the scenario with the help of a Google Sheet. So what we will do is, here I have a Q&A. I will clear all these. So I have a Google Sheet which is currently empty, and sheet 1 I'm calling it as topics, and sheet 2 I'm calling it as Q&A. So on topics, I'm going to paste a couple of rows, say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows: stress-free life, healthy life, happy life, extremely fit life, successful life, and so on. The goal of this is to build a scenario which, when we execute, will populate the second sheet with relevant questions and answers using ChatGPT. So we will see the scenario in action. So here we have a scenario where we have a starting module. We will see how this is working. And this starting module has an ability to look for new rows in the Google Sheet. Okay. So then we have an OpenAI module. This OpenAI module uses chat completion to pick the topic from the Google Sheet and expand it into a set of questions and answers. We will see how that happens. And then we have a JSON parser, which will parse the lines that we got from ChatGPT into separate elements or bundles using make.com terminology. We will also see how that works. And after that, what we will do is we will put the questions and answers back into the Excel sheet, same Google sheet. Okay, so let's see this in action. So what we will do is we will see our Excel sheet, which is currently empty, and only topics are filled in. Okay, Q&A is empty. So here we will run this once. Okay, so there is one number 1 here, and it is writing something. Say 5 times it is written onto the Excel sheet. Now if you look at the Excel sheet, you will notice that it has picked up healthy life, the second item from this, and expanded it into a set of questions and answers. Okay, so let's run it again. Okay, so if you see, it has expanded, it picked up the first item. So now here, if you see, choose where to start. Okay, so, and let's run it. It has picked up stress-free life, first item, and expanded. Let's run it again. Okay, so it has picked up healthy life, second item. Let's run it again. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to look at these outputs. So in make.com or in any flowchart, so every flowchart will have an input and one or more outputs. Agreed? So we also have similar thing here, one input and all these modules have one output. So what we're going to do is, before we build this scenario, we're going to understand what these inputs and outputs are going to be. So in first module, which is Google Sheet module for watching for new rows. So if you click on it, here I have my spreadsheet ID and then I have the sheet name. In my case, it is topics. So that is the sheet name that we are going to read, and table contains headers. We are saying no. We are interested in the first row. We are indicating the first row in the table. And then we are telling that always read one row at a time. Okay, so that is clear. So the input to this is clear. Anytime you add a new row to that topic sheet, this will get triggered when this is on. You set the frequency here. So if you set it to 15 minutes, every 15 minutes it will check if there are any new rows in the Excel. Okay. So this one indicates that this module has completed its execution and there is an output. Let's look at the output. So here output has one bundle. So in make.com, these modules have outputs and the output is in the form of bundles. So every bundle will trigger one subsequent execution. So bundle one, we have happy life. So happy life topic has been picked up from the Excel. Okay, so happy life. So row number 3 is this happy life. So it starts. So this is row number 1. This is 2. This is 3. Okay, so row number 3, happy life. Now comes the most interesting part, which is OpenAI. Now here, different models you can use, but in this example, I'm using OpenAI GPT-4o Mini, which is recently launched, which is a cheaper version but powerful version. And the role is user. You have system, user, and assistant. We are using user role, and here what we are saying is, you are a motivational guru. Create a set of 5 pairs of useful and interesting questions and answers in JSON format. JSON is a format which can easily be parsed like a JavaScript object. Now, you don't need to worry much about the JSON format. You can use ChatGPT to explain the JSON for you. Okay, the JSON should be like this. So we have a question, then question 1, then answer 1 in this fashion. Okay, so let me correct it. This is a question 1, answer 1. Question 2, answer 2. Okay, and all these prompts and the template etc. are available for you to download when you join our community. Okay, and we will also handhold you. So if you get any problems, we are there to help you. Okay, so this is, so and here we are giving the topic. So, and how do we fetch this topic? That we can get it from the previous module. If you hover over here, you will see this blinking, indicating that this is coming from, this value is coming from there. So that is entered there. Okay, so and please do not add any extra characters so that my JSON parser will not give errors. Do not use markup syntax. Keep the total length of the question and answer under 200 letters, because this will be handy when you want to post it to your Twitter account or X account. Okay, so that is it. So this is clear, and let's look at the output of this ChatGPT module. So input is our prompt. See, role user. Here we have our prompt. do you see this? Here is the topic. So the topic that we got from the Excel is fed in there. This is the prompt that we have added in here. So this becomes a complete prompt that will be sent to the ChatGPT module. Now let's look at the output. Output is a JSON formatted string. Okay, do you see this? So this is an array of questions and answers. If you want to see the JSON formatting, you can always look for free JSON formatting tool. Let's see. Okay, so here I'm using a free JSON formatting tool where I will paste the output of the ChatGPT, and I will click on format and beautify. See this one? We have an array question. What is the key to a happy life? Gratitude and mindfulness. So that is the output that we got from our ChatGPT module. Clear so far? Then comes the JSON parser. What this JSON parser is going to do is, see here, we have how many bundles? We have one bundle. That one bundle has a string which is formatted as a valid JSON string. So what we need to do is, we need to parse the JSON so that each element in the JSON will be a separate bundle. So if you look here, you will notice that we have 5 bundles, and each bundle will have a question and an answer. And the beauty of make.com is every bundle will execute once. So in our case, since we have 5 bundles, 5 times this part will get executed. So coming from here, this will get executed once, this will get executed once, but here for each bundle, this part will get executed, so that 5 rows will get added to our Google Docs. So if you see here, you will notice that it has 5 operations, and first operation, so it updated 1 row, okay, and 3 columns. So let's see how this is configured. So before that, let's look at the JSON parser. There is nothing, very simple. JSON parser is getting the result from this output. And what is the result? Here we have the result. So this is the result that is going to be fed into the JSON parser. JSON parser splits it into 5 bundle, and then here what we are going to do is, we are connecting it to our sheet. So our table has no header, so I'll remove this one. Column range A to Z and topic like this. So here we have, this comes from the Excel, the value that we picked up. We have the JSON parse bundle from the JSON parser, question and answer. So let's run it once more before we see how we build it quickly. Okay. So here, so shall we delete everything and run it again and see the lines coming? See? Okay. Wonderful. So now what we are going to do is, we are going to build it quickly. So, and if you have any questions, please give it in the comment section. So we are going to upload almost 1 video a day. So please remember to subscribe and like and share. Again, I am reminding you to join our community so that we can handhold you in your automation journey. So let's come out of this. We will create a new scenario. So what is the first module that you need to access the Google Sheet? I have already connected my Google account with this. In your case, you will need to connect it. It will open a new browser window where you need to log into your Google credentials and authenticate. So here, watch for new rows is what we are going to use. Okay. So here is the connection that I have already connected. In your case, you will need to click add and make your connection. It is very simple. You need to follow the on-screen instructions. Now here, you need to get the Excel document. You can click here to choose the file. You can click here to choose the folder. So I will choose my tutorials folder. and tutorial 1 I will select. So you can choose this way, or you can choose directly from here. So I have already selected. See, our topic is there, but instead of going through the folder mechanism, you can click on select from all and click on ID Finder and enter the name of the Google Sheet, and it'll automatically find the Google Sheet and then populate. So, okay, so now we will set this to one record at a time. Done. Now it's always good to remember to save. So here, Google Sheet plus OpenAI automation. Okay, and click save so that you don't lose. Make.com doesn't auto save. Now here, let's run it, and here choose from where to start. You can say, or let's run it. If there is any error, this will red alert indication will come here. One means there are no errors, and if you see here, you notice that healthy life has been picked up. Okay, so one item from our Excel sheet has come. Now what we are going to do, what do we need? We need a ChatGPT module. So OpenAI module, I have already connected my OpenAI account. We need the chat completion thing. I already have my OpenAI connection. In your case, you need to click add and follow the on-screen instruction to get the API token. And okay, so I will use GPT-4o mini, which is a cheaper version of GPT-4o. And here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose user. Let's copy the prompt from the working module. And remember, you get all these resources. The link to get access to the resources is provided in the description. Okay. So here, message, I will put this, and the topic, we are going to choose this specific item. The topic, okay. So you are a motivational guru. Create a set of 5 pairs of useful, interesting questions and answers in JSON format. JSON should be like this. So, you know why I'm giving it like this? Then, you don't need to worry. Otherwise, ChatGPT may format slightly differently with an additional element, root level element. Then it becomes difficult to parse. And please do not add any extra characters so that my JSON parser will not give errors. Do not use markup syntax. Keep the total length of the question and answer under 200 letters. So you can adapt this accordingly and experiment. So that is done. Okay, so I'll click this. Okay, so max token. I'm going to set max token as 0. So it can use whatever token it wants, because in my OpenAI platforms.openai page, I have set the token limit for my API key. So we don't need to worry about the token exceeding the limit. So let's save it and let's run it. Okay, so we have one bundle, and that bundle has a JSON. So let's copy the JSON and put it in our JSON parser. Okay, so JSON parser, let's paste it and beautify it. Yes, it is a valid JSON. Okay, so far it's clear. Google Sheet, one record gets picked up, and that is fed into ChatGPT to expand it into set of relevant questions and answers. Now what do we need? We need to parse this bundle into separate bundles. So for that we will use parse JSON and connect it to the result of the OpenAI. Okay, so that is it. Let's see if you can run it. Okay, so here what happens, you see this, we have 5 bundles. Each bundle has a question and answer. So input to the JSON parser is the JSON string, and output has 5 bundles. So that is the role of this JSON parser. Now, like I said before, every bundle will have one execution possibility. So here we'll take Google Sheet again. We will choose add a row. Add a row. Just select our Google Sheet tutorial 1, and this time we're going to choose the second sheet, question and answer sheet. Table contains header. I'll say no. And column range A to Z is more than enough for us. And column A will contain the topic. So our topic is here, extremely fit life. See, topic comes from the first module. And then here we have the question that comes from the JSON parser question. And then we have the answer. Done. We are done. So we'll click OK to save it and click this to save. Shall we run and see? See, lines are getting added. Perfect. So if you want to see the lines getting added in a slow fashion, we can add a small time delay sleep module and put it in here. Okay. And we will add a delay of say 5 seconds. Let's save it and let's run it. Let's see what happened. We did not get any output. Finished all the rows. So what we'll do is choose from where to start, and we'll put 0. So it will start again from the first cell. Okay, so let's run it. Okay, it got the value. Let's wait and see the rows getting added in with 5 set. See, 1 row got added. Okay, second, third. Now this is a very useful automation, and we will see in subsequent videos how we can read these topic, question and answer and convert it into a short video or an image, and also as a text that can be posted in X. All these are possible, and so this is the starting point for that automation. Okay, and instead of automating the question and answer generation, you could also type your questions and answers, share the knowledge with the world. Okay, so thank you for your time, but please remember all the resources used are available, and properly ordered videos are also available in our community. The link is in the description. Okay, so let's automate and simplify all our repetitive tasks. Thank you for your time. Bye bye.